welcome to Kenyatta Hobbies. I'm Kenyatta. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing an intro, but I've already done it and I deleted it. I didn't like it, and so this is future me. This is really a test to see, how this vlog and things works out. And if if I'm able to upload it, fine and okay. I'm gonna keep doing it, and eventually it's gonna get better and better because I'm gonna get more comfortable with it. And I'm gonna try. I did in this video I worked on some crochet products and read some books, but I do have some other videos coming in the future. I know I've been away for a while, and a lot of y'all know why. Well, not a lot of y'all, but some of y'all know why, and I appreciate y'all prayers. And if you shared or donated to my granddaughter's GoFundMe, I really, really appreciate it. Our family appreciate it, her mom appreciate it. Just continue to pray. She does have a surgery coming up in November, so continue to pray for her. I'm not gonna go in detail, but if you know, you know. So thank you so much to everybody who is praying for her and my family. I really appreciate it, and I will see y'all in my next vlog. No, my next clip. I gotta get used to this. Okay, this is my smaller bookshelf, and right here I have stickers. Believe it or not, most of these stickers, except a couple that I bought, were sent to me when I ordered books or just as gifts. Thank y'all so much if you were some of the people who sent me stickers. This is how I decorate my Kindle. In this book, this hollow book, I use for bookmarks. I collect bookmarks. These are the ones I started collecting with years ago. I don't use them too much because they leave imprints in my book, but I do. I got this in a Harry Potter subscription box years ago. It says always, like from Professor Snape saying. I won this from the book of the month, completing their reading challenge one year. Okay, and my best friend bought me this last year, end of last year, I believe. And I have even more bookmarks in here. Yes, that's name is Salvatore. So there's that. I'll come back clean that up later. These are the few mangas that I have. And then down there is my crochet, knitting, and craft books and recipe books. So that is what's on that one. This one is my book of the month shelf. On top, I have, if you ever seen True Blood, these are the books that show is based off of. I have this book collection. I think this, what is this called? I forgot. The Dark Material series. These are the Spiderwick Chronicles, and these are some zombie book series. It's not completed yet. And back here are just some tarot cards. I used to read tarot, but I don't anymore. But these were gifts, so I kept those. And these are my book. This is my book of the month shelf. So all of these are my book of the month's books, and of course some Funko Pops. I love this shelf. This is my second favorite shelf. Now right here, all these boxes are books. So I got to get shelves for those. There's no organization to this shelf, but on the top, I have some Funko Pops. There's this Harry Potter robe I made for that doll, school uniform. And that is Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth and Anna Green Gables. And that is what's on that shelf. Then I have my mass market paperback editions right here. I love mass market paperback editions, as you can see. I'm not really picky. I'm not. Because when I drift books, I drift a lot of those. This is my Harry Potter shelf. I got a mandrake that I made, Professor McGonagall and Professor Dumbledore. My best friend bought me this talking sorting hat. And I have a costume Professor McGonagall witch's hat back there. And my Harry Potter books came in that case right there. And so I have the Harry Potter books back there and some Funko Pops. And this is a potion bottle. This is a love potion that I bought off somebody from TikTok. I can't remember her name just yet, but I bought this candle from Amazon, and I also have some tarot cards back there. Those were not gifts, but I'm not giving them away because Professor Snape is on there, and I love Professor Snape. So these two are from Magical Creatures. And then I got some more Harry Potter books back there. This was a gift from someone off TikTok. I got Hagrid, Snape, Dobby, and some little wands. This cup was bought for me from my son. This was made from Rebecca from Yarn and Pajamas. She gifted me that. So cute. I'm a Hufflepuff, of course. Oh, and I didn't show you that. That was a bookmark that I made that I don't like using for books, so I just hang it there for decorations. I found these little Funko Pops mini ones at the Five Below. My daughter bought me that Voldemort, and here's another potion bottle. This is Liquid Luck. There's Professor Snape. Some Harry Potter glasses that my daughter wore for her costume one year. These are the Harry Potter House editions. And this is Voldemort's wand and Newt Scamander's wand. This is my Stephen King collection. I love that. It's creepy thing. Book Nook. This is Stephen King right there. I have another shelf of Stephen King. And those are just random books down there. These are some books I need to shelve as well. Those books I need to shelve, and those are my comic books. Last shelf right now, I have my ACOTAR series. I have Artemis Fowl series and my Princess Bride special edition book up there. And there's a Snow White that I made in my little Groot Funko Pop bobblehead collection. And here is most of my vampire books. So I still got some packed up, but there's Bella in front of Twilight books. And I have my Vampire Diary books, because yes, there's my Crave series, my House of Night series, and there's some vampire books in there. My daughter bought me that little vampire ashes thing, and then I found these little coffins from the Dollar Tree years ago. And I made that spider. Then right here are my Lord of the Rings books. They got The Hobbit, the green one. Then there's a big omnibus of Lord of the Rings. And I got the Lord of the Rings trilogy in those editions. And then that's the Eye of Sauron. That's a pattern by Heather from Strings and Threads. And I also got a dragon down there from the Harry Potter crochet kit. That's Norbert. And then I got Aragon. So I got another pattern from Heather from Strings and Thread. These are dice bags, but I use them as decorations on my shelf. And these are some more books. I love the Da Vinci Code series. I've only read the first two so far, but yeah. So, and then there's some more books. There's no rhyme or reason to most of these. Some of these I got shelved by the same author of the series, but a lot of my books are still packed up, so I'm not really organizing them to a T. So, and this is my blanket that I made from that book. It's so cute, but it's just wonky, and I want to remake it. I love it. I have another blanket I made during Vlogtober one year. I did have a 3D spider on there, but my grandbabies kept yanking it off. And so I just cut it off and gave them a spider to play with. But it's so cute. So cute. So, give you a little overview. Like, I just moved in here, so it's a work in progress. And those boxes over there are my DVDs. And back there, these boxes are yarn. And yeah, I put the fabric up. So that's all yarn back there. And I have some sewing kits up there, and some blocky mats, in my sewing machine, stuff right there. Oh, and I made this recently. This is a grocery bag holder and dispenser. So I refused to buy one when I could make one, so there's that. I also made this hammock. I'm going to make one more to go in that corner because I don't have enough room in this one. But this and the bag holder, grocery bag holder, were tutorials here on YouTube, and I'll link them below if I remember, because I'm not going to post this for a minute. And this is my dress form right there, and this is my little packing station. It's a little clutter right now, but I got my little thermal printer, my printing labels, my business cards, my scale, my lint roller. Move this out the way. So I gotta clean my dresser off. These are my stickers and some ring pops because I add a treat to my orders. I was making keychains, but during Pride Month, it got so overwhelming, I had to buy candy. So these are thank you postal workers. These are thank you stickers. You know, scissors, and these are labels. Once I get into making garments on my site, I could put the sizes on them. And right here are more business cards and my thank you cards. And then I got my ribbon and some fragile stickers, and I just use that for trash. And this drawer right here, I got tissue paper, poly mailers. This is my business folder. These are for my treat bags. I add a treat, business card, and stickers in there. This is my cellophane what you call these things? They cellophane things. Then I got my black tissue papers because my colors are pink and black. My favorite colors are pink and gray, and black is the third color. So my business is pink and black. So that is all for this tour. I did finish this book, Stephen King, The Drawing of Three, part of the Dark Tower series. This is book 2. This book, it was okay. It was okay. It was basically, well, in book 1 was about getting to the tower and defeating the Man in Black. And this book was about the drawing of the three. There's these doors that he has to get to, and each door he has to bring someone back. And Eddie is the first person, and he is when he gets into Eddie's work, what you call it, world, let's call it world, is another time zone, and he enters into Eddie. Like, he can see out of Eddie's eyes, he can take over Eddie's body, and Eddie knows he's there, and once he gets used to it, they actually start working together, and Eddie ends up coming back to his world with him, who was I'm talking about Roland, the gunslinger, and they go on a journey to find the next door, and they actually go back in time to pick up Odetta, and the same thing, he enters Odetta and becomes her, and, well, not become her, but he could take over, he could talk to her in her mind. But he ends up getting the people he needs, and also he's ill, so he needs medicine from these different worlds to heal what's going on with him. So it's a journey to collect them. Basically, that's it. And I guess the next book would be, another journey to the Dark Tower. My best friend Sunday, today is Tuesday. Sunday, he took me and my daughter to the grocery store and surprised me by taking me to this metaphysical store. I've been there once. Someone else took me there. I had got some oracle cards from there, and I think that was it. But I was showing him some crystals. I was showing him some crystals that I liked, that I used to have. Because I used to have a lot of crystals, but when I sold majority of my tarot cards, I sold my crystals and my stones with it. But I was telling him my favorite was a selenite. And this was like $4.95. So he actually pretended, he snuck some money to my daughter and told her to buy for me. So they pretended like she bought it, but she ended up telling me when they got home. So he bought this for me. It's a selenite crystal, and this is my favorite because it recharges your other crystals. And I don't have many. He also got me this. Again, snuck and got it for me. It's dragon skull. I think this was like $5, something like that. I'm putting this on my shelf with my dragons on it. I love skulls, by the way, and I'm getting into dragons. I think they're cool. Gargoyles was my thing, but I'm loving the dragons, and I always love skulls. So there's that. So I thought that was a pretty cool trip. And I asked about a job. They ain't exactly hiring, but they will be having someone go on maternity leave soon, and we'll have an opening even for a short time. So I put my name in for consideration for that when that time comes around. So hopefully, because I am looking for a job, plus some other applications too, but I would really love that job. So I put my selenite in there. So it recharge these crystals. And that is, oh, I wanted to show you something else. Okay, I had to get my glasses on because I wanted to show you my current read is Hera by Jennifer Saint, a novel. This is my current physical read. I'm also reading the, I'll show you later because I can't remember the name of it. Even the gods must have their queen. When the immortal goddess Hera and her brother Zeus overthrow their tyrannical father. She dreams of ruling at Zeus' side. But as they establish their reign on Mount Olympus, Hera begins to see that Zeus is just as ruthless and cruel as the father they betrayed. While Zeus ascends, Hera is relegated to the role of wife and mother, a role she never wanted. She was always born to rule, but must she lose herself in perpetuating this cycle of violence and cruelty? Or can she find a way to forge a better world? In this enthralling retelling, Greek mythology's most famous and maligned goddess finally tells her own story as power, passion, and divine strength collide in the heart of Olympus. This is by Jennifer Saint. There she go. I am on page, I just finished page 26 last night. This is the bookmark I'm using. So far it's kind of boring. It ain't got to nothing good yet. It's just pretty much introducing the gods and their roles and trying to establish loyalty after they overtook their father, and those who were loyal to their father that pledged loyalty to them, you know, they established that. And so that's where I've gotten so far. I ain't even got to the meat of what the synopsis is. But I have been working on a few things. I've been working out of this book. I did show you in my tour this blanket that I want to redo, but I'm actually working on this. Now I did show this. It seemed like you would have saw this earlier because I did do an intro that I deleted because I don't know, I didn't like it. So I'll make another intro later. But this is what I got so far. I'm learning how to float the yarn. It's the first time I've ever done that. I got them on bobbins to help tangle less. Well, it ain't really been tangling since I switched to the bobbins. The video that taught me how to float, she would float the back, and then when she got to the front, she would carry the yarn. And I don't like that because it shows the black through there. So what I started doing is, even though I'm working on the front, I float through the back. Because you can see up here, you don't really see, well, you don't see the black in that white yarn because I stopped carrying it. Yeah, I didn't like that. So, but this pillow is for me. So, you know, it's my first time doing floats. So I'm not expecting it to be perfect. And then you got to work on your tension because when you float, because I think mine is scrunching a little bit because of how tight some of these are, but hopefully they'll fit the pillow that is set in size for. And I'm using I think both of these. No, this is Red Heart in black and Mainstay in white. So yeah, I think this is gonna be really cute. I've been wanting to make this ever since I got this, but I was intimidated because I got this when I was still new and I hadn't done many tapestry graph crochet, and I was intimidated. But yeah, I'm finally getting started that one, and eventually, I don't know if I want to, because I'm in a blanket mood this fall, going into fall season. So what is fall now? September. So I may get the yarn to start this soon, but I don't know. We'll see. Because I do want to make it in those exact same colors because I think my blanket is really pretty. It's just wonky, and I want one that's not wonky. That's if I make it. It'll be funny if I made it and it was still wonky. Because I know where it went wrong at the black stitch right there. Let's see if we can get a better picture and no glare. Okay. The black stitch row right here. That's where I went wrong at. And hopefully I can do it better this time around. I'm an intermediate, that's what I think. I'm definitely not a beginner. I think I'm definitely not a confident beginner. So I think I will confidently say I'm an intermediate. But only because I don't challenge myself enough. And if I started challenging myself enough, then my skills will definitely grow. Because I think I'm pretty good at crocheting, but I could be better. Because I've been crocheting long enough that I should be further along. But it's something because I haven't challenged myself. I also started today when I was babysitting. I've always wanted to make some vines for my bookshelves. This pattern was difficult to follow. I think I got it understood now. But again, this is for me, so it don't have to be perfect. But I would like it to be good from now on. So, you know, the first one is not going to be perfect, but I expect it to be better as I make. I want to put these on my 2 black shelves and possibly the shelf back there. So I got make at least 3. Or because I eventually want to add more tall shelves, and I probably won't decorate them all with leaves. So maybe just these 2 black ones. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So make 2 long ones and hang these along my black ones. Hopefully it look right. I did finish that hammock I was making in my last clip, but I haven't sewn in my ends and got it hung up yet. My youngest daughter, who usually does the hanging up for me because I ain't standing up on no chair if I ain't got to. So I will see y'all in my next clip. I am about to make a tater tot shepherd's pie casserole. These are the ingredients I'm going to use. I don't have a casserole dish, so I'm going to use my paella pan.
Wipe us out without drastic measures like nuclear weapons, and that would risk the very fertile lands they rely on to feed their people. So I will agree to stop attacks on their supply.
Leave that in there about 30 minutes. Moment of truth, if it's gonna stick. Moment of truth. That's good. I love shepherd pie, but I've never had it with tater tots. And this garlic bread, I had a loaf in the freezer, so I cut a piece off and put some butter, garlic, and some cheese on it. Hey you guys, so I am still reading Hera by Jennifer Saint, and I am on page 129, and this book started out boring and uninteresting, but I kept going, and it has gotten so good. I mean, I don't like Hera. I don't like her. When it first started, I was like, I had her back. But because of her anger towards Zeus, because Zeus did her wrong. I'm not even going to deny that. I don't like him either. But the fact that she treats her children by Zeus, like, I don't like how she treats them and thinks about them. I mean, she only wanted them to overthrow, so they can grow up and help her overthrow him, so she can have that power. But it didn't go the way she wanted, and they're not who she expected them to be. So she has a detachment towards them, and I don't like that. But it's good though. It's good. Something just took place that has been like, whoa, what's about to happen? So yeah, I'm really getting into this. I think that I am going to close out this vlog for now, because I didn't really have a rhyme or reason when I started this, but this is like a test run to see if my new editing, I'm using CapCut now, and it uses less storage than the other app that I was using. So I'm hoping that because CapCut takes less storage, that I can edit the video and upload it to my phone, because that was the problem before when I had long videos with the other app, UCut, that I would edit the videos, and then when I tried to upload to my phone, it wouldn't upload to my phone, and I would have to upload it unedited without my intro or anything. So this is a test run, so if you seeing this, it all worked out. So thank you for taking time to watch. Please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell, be notified whenever I post a video. And if you've made it to the end of this video, comment the star emoji. Yeah, comment the star emoji. I'll see you later. Bye.